All right, welcome back to Al's Home Kitchen Pizzeria. If you've seen my previous video of how to make a pepperoni roll, you've seen what happens when we roll a pizza before we cook it. This time we're going to fold it in half. We're going to do a calzone. Got my little buddy with me today. This is something my wife picked up for me, so we're going to have some fun with this today. The first person that can tell me how many different locations he ends up in during this video in the comments will get a shout out in my next video. So pay attention and see where he's hiding. And this, by the way, this is position number 1, so you can count that as 1. All right, so the first step is we're going to take one of the dough balls that we made in the previous video. If you need to see that, go ahead and click the link up above and you'll be able to go back and see how I made this. So we're going to try to just kind of form this into somewhat of a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. A little bit of flour, but you don't want to overdo it too much with this one. Just keep turning it and just keep kind of pushing out. Turn a little bit and push out. Again, doesn't have to be a perfect circle. You can also pick up just a little bit and just gently stretch a little bit and turn it just like you're kind of turning a car steering wheel. Okay, once we get it roughly into a circle, again, doesn't have to be perfect, just a general idea. We're going to go ahead and put our toppings in. In this case, I've just got various types of salami, some regular old pepperoni, and then we're going to add a bunch of cheese, put that on top. And then we're going to go ahead and take one end and lift it up and over. Make sure you get it up over the toppings, and then kind of take your hand and just kind of crimp it down. Just kind of seal it in like that. Now you're going to have a lot more dough than you need. So what we're going to do is you can either take a knife or you can get a pizza cutter or whatever, and we're just going to kind of cut the excess away. If you leave the extra there, it's not the end of the world. You'll just have a little bit of doughy part on the end. Now we're going to go ahead and get a fork. And we're going to crimp down the edges here with the fork. And then finally what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and just kind of pull up and push down. Overlap a little bit as you go. Kind of pull up, push down, and this will kind of form like kind of a little ridge, kind of decorative along the edge, and help seal it in a little bit better as well. Don't worry about making this look perfect. There are no two calzones are going to look exactly the same, but they're all going to taste delicious. So when you get done, you should look like that. We're going to take our knife and just put a couple of small holes in the top just to give it an escape for the air the steam that's going to build up. And then we're going to use a piece of parchment paper. We're going to put this in our preheated 500-degree oven, as you saw at the beginning of the video. We're going to put this on here, just like that. And then we'll go ahead and put it in the oven for roughly 10 to 12 minutes. Make sure you keep a close eye on it. If it starts getting really brown on top, it's probably time to take it out. And I'll see you in 10 minutes. Okay, it's been about 11 minutes for this one, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the oven and we'll see what it looks like. And there you go. Beautiful calzone. Serve this up with a little bit of sauce. Absolutely delicious. All right, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to put in the comments how many times our little pizza guy moved around today to get a shout out in my next video. Please subscribe and like, and we'll see you in future videos, and we'll show you some more things you can make with the pizza dough that you learned earlier in my episodes.